New data shows a surprising change in popular jobs in Florida over recent years. The U.S. Census Bureau releasing new numbers today that show during the time period of 2010 and 2015, the biggest increases in job growth were from education, healthcare, tourism, and professional positions, while most of the loss of jobs in that same time frame were in construction, real estate, government, and manufacturing fields.
And ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern is joining us now to tell us that the Wall Street rally just keeps on rolling.
Haley, it's hard to believe. I've been doing this for a long time, and I don't think I've ever seen a market act the way this one has. We've been up 19 out of the past 23 days. We've set 13 record closes just since the election day. Today, every index we follow on a regular basis closed at an all-time high, as well as, frankly, some that we don't even follow every day. Everything seems to be moving higher, but believe it or not, the market was down 22 points at the low of the day. We were up 100 and some at the high of the day, finished in between, but again, a record close, and it just keeps on going. So let's take a look at the figures, and one of these days we'll see a down day. By the way, we haven't seen back-to-back down days in more than 5 weeks. That's a strong market. There you see the Dow up 65 points, a record close of 19,614.81, up 1/3 of 1% on volume of 697 million shares. A record, of course, for the NASDAQ, up 23.5 points, more than 0.4 of 1%, closing at 5,417.36. That on volume of 1,709 million shares. And a clean sweep, the S&P got an up arrow as well. A record close up almost 5 points, 0.2 of 1% at 2,246.19. Well, shares of Costco were up by more than 2.5% today after the company said its earnings came in ahead of Wall Street expectations. A lot of that had to do with the fact they had an increase in same-store sales. And believe it or not, a lot of it also had to do with the fact that the retail merchant decided to change its charge cards from American Express to Visa. Visa is charging them quite a bit less than American Express had been charging, and the results went directly to the bottom line. So there's no question Costco is a huge retailer. $27 billion in revenue just in the last calendar quarter. That's a lot of people and a lot of memberships, a lot of things going out the door.
But not the same story for Sears and Kmart, Richard.
Scott, you're exactly right. A lot of people don't even realize they're one and the same company. Sears and Kmart are. They have closed 87 stores so far this year. More to come. They're down to 1,500 stores after once having 4,000. They were the icon of retail. Not the case any longer.
Okay, Richard, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Scott.